welcome again to another episode of Financial Freeway. We're in traffic. We're doing this while we're going home tonight, simply because there's no light right now. There's no light in the morning, so it makes it a little bit tougher to do any filming in that sense. Wow, jaywalker galore today, holding up traffic. Yeah, so we are doing this in the PM, which a little less creative, but you know, it is what it is. Wow, there's a shipyard that's just letting out, and everyone is spilling out into the roadway. You got to keep your wits about you as a driver right now. So heading off home after a day, and one of the things we ended up talking with Seth, the guy I do the Dark Matters podcast with the cold water immersion therapy. We were talking about what it is to be successful, what it looks like, what it takes. And it takes failure. It takes making mistakes. It is one of those things where you simply cannot avoid going through life being to get to a level of success without taking some risks, falling on your face, and risking public humiliation. It is just what it is. I'm amazed at how many people feel this need to be perfect at everything they do, and they just can't even stomach the thought of trying something, even if they're doing it alone, even if they're doing it with no witnesses, no one's around, they're by themselves. Even that, for some people, is too much. They just don't want to fail. And what I have found in my life, I've embraced failure. I have embraced it as I look at it as, when I'm trying new things and doing new things, I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to fail. And that's the only way you're going to get to the next level of anything, is getting to a point where you are incompetent. You're going to have to learn and try. If you want to be a photographer, you're going to have to get out there with your camera and take some crappy pictures. And you're going to have to keep doing it until you get it right. And if you want to be a figure skater, you're going to have to fall down a lot before you get those acrobats right. It's a law of success. And I think trying to avoid making mistakes, for whatever reason, if it's you just don't want to be publicly humiliated, or you don't want to feel that shame of you know, falling down, making a mistake, you'll never get anywhere. Where we grow is where we make mistakes. It's that land of error and mistakes. Sorry, it's a little hot in here, a little stuffy. Traffic's just simply not moving. There is nothing you can do to avoid it. Embrace it. And look at it as an opportunity to kind of have fun. And maybe that's the wrong word. Like, I want to say play. But that is definitely not the right word that I'm trying to say right now. But you want to do look at life in a sense that it's not scary, it's not horrible. It's challenged, but that part of that challenge is where some really great, amazing things are going to happen. So the reason I'm bringing this up today is there was somebody I was talking to who's a photographer, and they thought they might want to do that as a career, and I thought, well, that's beautiful. So I started counseling her, and I was saying, well, let's take a look at different ways you can make money. And instantly we started jotting down that there's event photography, there's graduation photography, there's wedding photography, then there's real estate photography, and we started going down the list of all these different things that you could make a living doing. And I mean, you know, doing that, and with everything I came up with, there was this hesitance, this fear that she wasn't going to be able to do the job because other people are doing it. And I have to laugh, like, that is so silly. But what got me onto the whole failure thing, we'll go back to the whole other people doing it thing. I want to make that a whole other show. But there was this thing where she was afraid of not being good at being a photographer. And for me, that confuses me. If you're not good at what you want to do, then get good at it. Take some time to practice, take some shots, compare them to what other people are doing, compare them to what your vision in your mind is. And if it's not there, do some more. And the great thing about being a photographer in this day and age, I mean, using photography as one thing, is you don't have to sit there and go back to the studio, put it in a solution, and watch it develop before you realize you've made a mistake. You can see that you're making mistakes on the fly, and you might even be able to self-adjust and self-calibrate on the fly as you go. So there's really no reason, especially with something like photography, to just try, experiment with it, and see what happens. And I think that's the same with anything. If you want to do something, start doing it. And if you really like it, you'll keep doing it. And if the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. And the better you get at something, the better you get at doing something, the more of a price you can command, the more of a fee you can command. So I say to everyone, get out there, make mistakes, fall on your face, because that's the only way you're going to be successful in this life, ever. You're never going to be successful by playing it safe. Playing it safe will get you the 9-to-5 job. That'll get you, you know, into the next, possibly the promotion that you're looking for. But you're never going to get to that place of success without having a chance to fall on your face a little bit. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my book, My Conversations with Keegan. It's available on Amazon. The link is actually in the description. Click that like button if you like what you're hearing, and make sure you share the good word, because that's what it's all about. Go out there, break some eggs. God bless.